that I'm going to do after we do this wedding story. But with that being said, man, let's pull up this article right now. This kind of details everything. So Caitlin Clark's cousin got married over the weekend, man. And it states Caitlin Clark dazzles at her cousin's weddings, and fans are shocked to discover a surprising family fact. Now, the Indiana Fever guard went viral over the weekend. Well, she kind of went viral today because the wedding happened over the weekend. It goes on to say, even when she's off the court, Caitlin Clark finds herself in the spotlight.
Caitlin Clark has been making waves again, this time for showing up at a family celebration. The story takes place in Iowa, where the basketball star was spotted at a special occasion. The Indiana Fever player continues to grab attention even during the break from basketball. Recently, she was present at a marriage ceremony, and the photos from the event have been circulating widely across the internet. Clark's relative tied the knot during the past few days, and the images from the celebration have caught everyone's eye. The basketball phenomenon appeared in pictures that quickly spread across various platforms, leading many to discuss the moment.
The Indiana Fever guard became the talk of social media over the weekend after a photo of her attending a family wedding made rounds online. A fan account dedicated to Caitlin Clark shared the photo. Now, this is the photo right here. Let me see if I can get this thing blown up here of Caitlin Clark at this wedding. Now, as y'all can see there, Caitlin Clark is right here on the end, right next to the bride. And look, I don't know if these other just friends, but is this photo right here that...
One particular image shows Clark standing beside the newlywed, positioned at the edge of the group photo. This snapshot specifically has captured significant interest and gotten people talking across different channels. For many followers, these pictures brought back thoughts of earlier moments when Clark discussed her passion for managing the playlist at gatherings. During a previous interview on a popular video blog, she demonstrated her skill at operating the sound equipment, earning her a playful nickname for her abilities. The professional athlete is recognized for her intense drive during games. However, she also shows a lighter side, willing to let people see glimpses of her existence beyond the basketball arena.
But is this photo right here that has garnered some attention and has turned heads? Now, it goes on to say, for some followers, the photo stirred up memories of fun comments Caitlin Clark made earlier this year about love for controlling the music. Now, in an appearance on Ariel Power's vlog, which we all seen, they call Caitlin Clark the Ox because she worked the DJ thing so well. Now, the WNBA star is known for her fierce competitive nature on the court, yet she balanced...
Whether it's intimate family gatherings or casual conversations, these moments help create a stronger connection with those who support her. The photos shared through social media provided an unusual look at Clark's private world. Dressed in sophisticated attire and displaying a bright expression, she appeared comfortable and content surrounded by family members. This relaxed version contrasts sharply with the determined athlete that supporters witnessed during competition periods. These images have spread rapidly online, generating considerable discussion among basketball enthusiasts and casual observers alike. Looking ahead, Clark is preparing to participate in a golfing competition scheduled for the upcoming month.
NBA star is known for her fierce competitive nature on the court, yet she balanced that intensity with a natural sense of fun. Her willingness to share a glimpse of her life outside of the arena, from small family moments to light-hearted interviews, only strengthens her bond with her fans. Now, the wedding's Snapchat offered a rare pic at the personal side of Caitlin Clark, who dressed elegantly and smiling widely. Caitlin Clark seemed relaxed and at ease among relatives, a stark contrast to focused competitor fans see during the time.
This particular occasion will be significant for several reasons, and many are watching to see how much excitement it generates. There have been observations that the enthusiasm surrounding Clark may have diminished somewhat compared to earlier periods. Some might disagree with this assessment, but the upcoming golf competition will serve as an important indicator of current interest levels. Clark's journey has been followed since her college days, when she displayed exceptional talent on the basketball court. Her ability to dominate games was remarkable, and her performances were worth documenting. Watching how circumstances have developed over the recent period has been somewhat disappointing to some observers, as the intensity of public interest appears to have decreased slightly
during the time. Now, just like I stated, that photo there has since went viral and had people talking online, man. And now, those of you guys who might not know this, before we move on to the next story, Caitlin Clark is scheduled to take place in this golf event, I believe in November. Now, this is a big time event here because this is going to be a telltale sign to what your boy John Liquidator has been telling y'all. And I've been telling y'all, Stephanie White and the Fever killed the hype of Caitlin Clark. See, unlike all the other damn podcasters, I've been here since.
The Indiana Fever organization will likely dominate conversations during the break from regular season play. Clark recently shared information about her plans during this period, which primarily involves the golf competition mentioned earlier. Supporters only had the opportunity to watch the Fever Guard compete in 13 matches, which was quite limited and unfortunate. The forthcoming occasion has drawn attention from various individuals, including fellow athletes Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall, who are interested in watching Clark return to the golf course. There's speculation about whether Cunningham and Hall might attend the event themselves. Some people have inquired about attending, though finding suitable travel arrangements has proven challenging.
Like all the other damn podcasters, I've been here since Caitlin Clark was in college, bro. I changed my whole channel about it. I was not struggling. I was not nothing. I just really admired Caitlin Clark, and I wanted to follow her because she was a sensational basketball player. The way she just demolished the basketball court was just legendary. And I truly just wanted to document. I was just truly a fan of her. But to see how everything has transpired, really this past year, it's really kind of disheartening, man, to see kind of like how the hype kind of is fading away a little.
The logistics of flying to the location and returning the same day have been difficult to arrange, with most options involving lengthy layovers. This makes attendance at the November 12th event uncertain for some interested parties. Earlier this week, Clark added excitement by revealing Lauren Noggin as her companion for the professional amateur competition. The basketball star surprised Noggin with this information through a personal video invitation delivered via an online meeting platform. The video announcement featured Clark congratulating Noggin on her recent championship victory with her team at Northwestern. She extended a personal invitation for Noggin to join her at the Annika event, powered by GameBridge, taking place at Pelican.
It's really kind of disheartening, man, to see kind of like how the hype kind of is fading away a little bit. Like some people might say that it's not fading away. I feel like it is, and a telltale sign is going to be this golf tournament. I believe it's in November. But I just wanted to plug that in here, man. Let's move on to the last and final topic of this story, that is Caitlin Clark and this offseason, man. Now, we know the Indiana Fever is going to be the biggest talk of the W with this offseason. Stated Caitlin Clark announces update on WNBA offseason plans, and that's pretty much about this golf.
As someone receiving a sponsored invitation through GameBridge, Noggin will participate in the program for 9 holes alongside Clark before competing in the main competition with 107 professional golfers from the tour. Clark expressed her anticipation to see Noggin in November and watch her compete alongside the world's top players in the sport. This video announcement has spread rapidly across social platforms, accumulating substantial views on various channels. The golf occasion promises to be quite intriguing for multiple reasons. After completing 9 holes with Clark on Wednesday, Noggin will make her professional debut during the tour event over the weekend. She'll be competing for a portion of the $3.25 million prize pool available to participants.
Pretty much about this golfing event. Now, fans only got to see Fever Guard Caitlin Clark play in 13 games, which was very, very unfortunate. But just like I stated, man, the upcoming event, many people, including teammates Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall, have their eyes on is Caitlin Clark returning to play golf. Now, I wonder if Lexi Hall and Sophie will go. Now, some people hit me up about going. I don't know, man. I told y'all I was going to look into it. I can't find a good enough flight to come.
Noggin shared her excitement about playing alongside Clark during the Wednesday professional amateur portion before the main tournament begins. Clark also expressed her enthusiasm about teeing off with Noggin and supporting her during the competition. Footage from Clark's previous appearance at the Annika golf event last year has also been circulating, reminding people of her involvement with the sport. The break from basketball will certainly be fascinating to observe. Multiple storylines are expected to emerge during this period, keeping the conversation active around the Fever Guard and her activities. The focus will remain primarily on Clark-related developments and news throughout the offseason.
Name drop Angel Reese for clout? You've got to be joking. Look at all these modeling opportunities, all this stuff she was doing before she even got to the Fever. Now, y'all mad, blonde hair, blue eyes, white. Let's be real. That's what it is. But that's the world we live in now. You see this headline, quote, just a clout-chasing, jealous little girl. Jealous of what? Oh, but the fast food. Okay, I mean, Sophie's got an Arby contract, so...
While other basketball league news involving different teams exists, the concentration will be mainly on Fever-related content moving forward. There will be coverage of the league lottery event, but otherwise the emphasis will stay on Fever-focused material. Other league alternatives and competitions may not receive significant attention unless something major occurs. The off-season promises to deliver various interesting developments worth following closely. The discussion centers around Sophie Cunningham and the unexpected controversy involving Angel Reese's supporters. Angel Reese's fanbase managed to transform what appeared to be a positive statement into perceived criticism.
Okay, I mean, Sophie's got an Arby contract, so... yeah. I mean, what are we doing here? And I watched this video a couple of days ago, didn't think nothing of it. But Lord knows, WNBA fan, not even WNBA fan, social media fans are going to lose their minds. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Sophie Cunningham made this video because she's got some flu.
The situation raises questions about whether Sophie Cunningham, standing 6 feet tall with distinctive features, would genuinely need to reference Angel Reese for attention or recognition. Sophie Cunningham had established numerous modeling contracts and professional opportunities long before any association with current events. Her physical appearance, including light-colored hair and eyes, combined with her ethnicity, appears to be a factor in the negative reception from certain groups. This reflects broader tensions in contemporary discourse. A headline emerged questioning whether someone was merely seeking attention through association, prompting questions about what basis exists for such claims. Sophie Cunningham holds a partnership with Arby's, making such accusations seem particularly baseless.
She's got some food restrictions now. All right, she's got food restrictions. And somehow, some way, this turns into her name-dropping Angel Reese for clout, which has got to be one of the absolute stupidest things I've ever heard.
A huge one I forgot to mention is gluten, which is in every carb pretty much possible. And I know they make like gluten-free stuff, but that shit tastes weird to me. I can still eat chicken. That's good.
The original content was a straightforward video posted several days prior that initially generated minimal response. However, online communities, particularly those focused on women's professional basketball, quickly escalated the matter into significant controversy. The video Sophie Cunningham created addressed her new dietary limitations. She now faces multiple food restrictions that significantly impact her eating options. Somehow, this personal health update became interpreted as an intentional reference to Angel Reese designed to gain visibility, representing an exceptionally illogical conclusion. In the video, Sophie discussed her restriction regarding gluten, which exists in nearly all carbohydrate-based foods.
Eat chicken. That's good. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be kind of turning into a rabbit. So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to turn into a Victoria's Secret model. Call me Angel Reese.
That's hilarious. That wasn't a shot. I mean, Angel Reese literally walked on the Victoria's Secret runway the other day. Now, I made a video and I dogged her out because she had one time said, "Don't sexualize me." Now she's walking around in women's underwear. Well, what do you think's going on?
While gluten-free alternatives exist, she finds their taste unappealing. Chicken remains an acceptable protein option. She joked about potentially adopting rabbit-like eating habits due to these limitations. The comment about possibly transforming into a fashion runway model, referencing Angel Reese, was clearly meant humorously. The remark was evidently not intended negatively.
She's walking around in women's underwear. Well, what do you think's going on here exactly? This is so weird that this is drawing drama. But it is drawing drama. It is. A lot of reactions on both sides. 10 times better physical shape, 10 times better basketball player than Brickin' Barbie Me Bounds. Yeah, I said, well, Sophie should have been the sixth person of the year, sixth man of the year.
Angel Reese had recently participated in a Victoria's Secret fashion show. Previous commentary had criticized Angel Reese for contradictory statements about objectification while subsequently participating in lingerie modeling. The current situation generating controversy seems particularly unusual given the circumstances. The controversy sparked numerous reactions from different perspectives. Comments emerged comparing athletic abilities and physical conditioning between the two players, with some suggesting Sophie Cunningham deserved recognition as the league's top reserve player rather than Angel Reese, who faced harsh criticism.
Sixth man of the year, sixth woman of the year. Angel Reese is a Bush League bum. Oh, but here we go. This is so weird. Why even bring her up like that? This is how people talk, but okay. She called AR a Victoria's Secret model, and y'all took that as shade. I don't get it. I really don't. That's because you're too dumb to recognize shade when
Social media responses questioned why Angel Reese was mentioned at all, suggesting it was inappropriate. Common conversational patterns were apparently unfamiliar to some observers. Sophie actually referred to Angel Reese as a fashion model, yet this was interpreted negatively by many people, which seems difficult to comprehend. Critics argued that failing to recognize implied negativity demonstrated lack of awareness. If the comment wasn't critical, it represented an inadequate compliment at best.
you see it. If it wasn't shade, then that's one hell of a sorry compliment. She called her a Victoria's Secret model, which she is. Jealous, babe. Not in a million, really? Look at her. In a million trillion years. Natalie the hero. Hero to who? That is wild. Damn, the woman can't show love to a fellow player in the league for...
The assertion that jealousy motivated the comment, particularly regarding someone who recently achieved fashion industry recognition, seems implausible. Physical comparisons were made, suggesting incomparability between the two individuals. Additional confusion arose when people questioned whether the reference was even about Angel Reese specifically. Requests emerged asking others to avoid immediately assuming malicious intent. However, such appeals went largely unheeded.
Damn, the woman can't show love to a fellow player in the league for reaching a milestone? Why are people just assuming she's talking shit about Reese? Can we stop immediately going straight to hate comments? No. Look. It's look at this. Attacked his race. You're not even black. Definitely an imposter. What? Showing love to race is trash. Nah, F off. Okay. That's their problem.
Various accusations appeared, including claims about racial identity and authenticity. Defending someone considered problematic drew hostile responses. Underlying issues became apparent regarding Sophie Cunningham's appearance and perceived political beliefs. Her physical characteristics, specifically light hair, light eyes, and ethnicity, combined with assumptions about her viewpoints, generated animosity. Similar hostility exists toward others sharing these characteristics.